Hey, hello everybody. It's our Monday launch video. What we're going to do is launch us into the week by doing just a real super quick recap of this weekend message. We had so many people out of town, thought it would be good just to get everybody caught up to speed. I saw a picture this last week, recently, of a woman wearing a t-shirt that said, "I've had 21 abortions" on it. And man, I had all kinds of emotions when I saw that t-shirt. I did not have warm, fuzzy thoughts towards the lady wearing it. Instead of having love and compassion, I had a level of disdain, really. And out of our natural reaction, we react poorly to that. Now, there's a righteous indignation in that, I get. But what we talked about is this weekend was having Jesus had a better plan, that he told us to love those people. The people that we might consider enemies, or the people that might consider us an enemy, if we hold the God's truth, his agenda for us is to love them. We talked about, in Luke 6, Jesus talked about building our house on a solid foundation, on him, and not on the sand. And we also shared this analogy. You see a kite flying in the air, and some people think the string is oppressive, or some people think the string is restrictive. That kite should be able to go and do whatever it wants. It shouldn't be tethered. So if you cut the kite string, what happens? It's going to crash right away. And the point is that we need to be tethered to God's truth if we're going to thrive. You see what happens when a culture cuts the string from the kite, when we untether ourselves from objective reality, when we cut ourselves free from objective truth that's seen in the scriptures. We see what happens in culture. Now we can't even define what a woman is anymore, or gender. There's a level of chaos when we untether ourselves from God's truth. Jesus talked the importance of loving our enemies. Super easy to understand, but hard to do. But the good news is he told us how to do it. Do good, bless, and pray for those who mistreat you. We talked about the fact that if you don't have any enemies, maybe you're kind of going with the flow a little bit too much. If we're going to stand up for God's truth, people are going to take notice and they're not going to appreciate it. We don't need to worry about protecting our cause, because our cause is his cause, ideally, hopefully. And he can speak, and he is a God who is just, so he will deal justly with everybody, even the woman wearing the t-shirt. Now, hopefully she has a transformation in her life and she would come to know Christ, but that's his cause. It's not my cause. It's not our cause. We talked about bless those who curse you. We need to speak well of those who speak ill against us. If someone turns one cheek, turn them the other. We talked about the fact that in Jewish times, even if someone slapped you, it was considered a disgrace, that they could pay a fine for that. Jesus' point is we endure disgrace or offenses or accept certain evils against us, even when legally we could benefit from it. We talked about the fact that Jesus did not mean that physical attacks cannot be resisted or defended. That's not what he was saying. He was talking more about the cultural insult. And he also didn't say that there's no place for punishment or retribution in society. He's addressing personal relationships, not functions of government. He also talked about if someone takes your coat, do not withhold from them their shirt. Or if one takes what belongs to you, do not demand it back. And real quick, we said that's really hard to do when we really don't believe in our core that God is going to take care of us. So the idea of giving away your coat or your shirt, a lot of our hesitancy is really based on the fact that we really believe that God is going to take care for us and provide for us. That's kind of at the core of it. And to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Jesus didn't invent the golden rule, but he did kind of turn it from a negative into a positive. The old saying was, what is hateful to you, do not do to anyone else. Jesus inverted that and said, he phrased it in the positive, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. So it's the difference between not breaking any traffic laws and actually helping a stranded driver. So, all right, so that's what we talked about. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you appreciate this real quick recap. Here's the bottom line. That woman wearing the t-shirt, I think you could say celebrating that grievous thing, that's a sin. My reaction to the t-shirt can also be sinful if I'm not careful. And so that's kind of the bottom line on it. How do we love? There's the challenge to love people, even people who are doing grievous things. All right, thanks so much. Take care. God bless. Have a great week. Wednesday night, our prayer house is moved to Thursday night because Thursday is National Day of Prayer. So no prayer house on Wednesday. We've moved it to Thursday. All right. Thanks so much. Take care. God bless. Bye.